Welcome to my channel Mintage Mysteries, where every coin has a hidden story. If you love discovering hidden treasures and uncovering coin secrets, you're in the right place. We're on a quest to solve the puzzles behind the world's most fascinating coins. From rare errors to legendary rarities, let's dive into the mysteries of numismatics. The 2014 Jefferson Nickel is part of a long-running series of 5-cent coins issued by the United States Mint. Its origins trace back to the introduction of the Jefferson Nickel in 1938, when it replaced the earlier Buffalo nickel design. The original Jefferson Nickel featured a left-facing profile of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and an image of his home, Monticello, on the reverse. This original design remained largely unchanged for decades until a redesign initiative was launched in the early 2000s. In 2004 and 2005, the United States Mint issued a special commemorative series known as the Westward Journey Nickels. These coins honored the bicentennial of the Lewis and Clark expedition and temporarily replaced the reverse design of the Jefferson Nickel. These issues also introduced updated depictions of Jefferson. In 2006, following this commemorative period, the Mint adopted a new permanent design that would carry forward, including the version struck in 2014. The obverse of the 2014 nickel features a forward-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson. This design was created by sculptor Jamie Franke and is based on an 1800 painting by Rembrandt Peale. The decision to show Jefferson looking directly at the viewer was meant to convey a more personal and engaging representation of the former president, diverging from the previous side-profile image. Jefferson's image is detailed, capturing his distinctive facial features and giving a sense of realism not present in earlier designs. To the left of the portrait is the national motto, "In God We Trust," while the right side of the coin displays the word "Liberty" in Jefferson's own cursive handwriting, followed by the year 2014. Just below the portrait is the mint mark indicating where the coin was struck, with P for Philadelphia and D for Denver being the most common. The reverse of the coin showcases an image of Monticello, Jefferson's neoclassical estate located in Virginia. This version of Monticello, though inspired by the original 1938 design by Felix Schlag, includes greater architectural accuracy and detail, reflecting the Mint's efforts to modernize the image. Centered above the building is the traditional Latin motto, E pluribus unum. Beneath Monticello are the inscriptions Monticello, 5 cents, and United States of America, each spaced in a clean, symmetrical layout. In terms of its physical composition, the 2014 Jefferson Nickel is made of a cupronickel alloy consisting of 75% copper and 25% nickel. This alloy gives the coin its familiar silver-gray appearance and provides the durability needed for circulation. The coin weighs 5.00 grams, has a diameter of 21.21 millimeters, and a thickness of 1.95 millimeters. Its edge is smooth, lacking the reeded edge seen on some other U.S. coins such as the dime and quarter. The 2014 issue was produced in large quantities at both the Philadelphia and Denver mints, ensuring that it would be widely circulated throughout the United States. While not a rare coin by numismatic standards, it holds significance as part of the ongoing evolution of the Jefferson Nickel series. Its design merges a contemporary artistic approach with historical themes, preserving the legacy of Thomas Jefferson while presenting his image in a more dynamic and expressive form. This coin serves not only as a means of everyday transaction, but also as a small yet meaningful tribute to one of the most influential figures in American history. Its design and composition reflect a balance between tradition and innovation, making the 2014 Jefferson Nickel a notable example of modern U.S. coinage. The 2014 Jefferson Nickel, while typically a common and widely circulated coin, holds instances of rarity and high value under specific conditions that appeal strongly to numismatists and coin collectors. Its base value remains 5 cents in circulated condition, and most of the hundreds of millions minted at both the Philadelphia and Denver facilities were struck for general circulation, meaning that the overwhelming majority possess no special collector premium. However, within this massive mintage, a very small number of specimens distinguish themselves through exceptional condition, minting errors, or rare production characteristics, and it is these unique pieces that can command much higher values on the numismatic market. The first and most consistent factor that increases the value of a 2014 Jefferson Nickel is its condition, specifically when it is in a certified high mint state grade. In numismatics, coins are graded on a 70-point scale, with mint state grades beginning at MS60 and extending to the near-perfect MS70. The majority of uncirculated 2014 nickels that collectors or dealers might submit to professional grading services such as the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or the Numismatic Guarantee Company, NGC, fall within the MS-63 to MS-66 range. Coins within this range are fairly common and might sell for only a small premium over face value, perhaps in the range of 10 to 25 cents in a bulk sale or to fill a low-grade collection slot. However, coins graded at MS-67 and higher represent a significant jump in rarity. Fewer coins reach MS-67 due to the stringent grading criteria applied at this level. To achieve MS-67, a coin must exhibit very strong luster, nearly flawless surfaces, a clean strike, and virtually no distracting marks or abrasions, even under magnification. Coins in this condition are scarce because even small imperfections from handling or production will usually disqualify them from reaching that level. Only a small percentage of the total 2014 nickel production has been certified at MS-67 or higher. Coins graded MS-68 are exceedingly rare, and MS-69 examples are nearly non-existent for this series. The top population examples, meaning those in the absolute highest known grade with the fewest certified counterparts, can sell for over $100 and potentially higher at auction if demand from collectors is strong. Registry set collectors, who aim to build the best possible certified set of coins by year, mint mark, and grade, are often the driving force behind the high prices of these ultra-high-grade coins. Beyond condition, the other major source of rarity in the 2014 Jefferson Nickel series lies in the presence of mint errors. These errors occur during the production process and are not the result of post-mint damage. Genuine mint errors can be quite valuable depending on their type, severity, and visibility. One type of error that can significantly enhance value is a double die. A double die occurs when a coin die is misaligned or shifted during the hubbing process, causing elements of the coin's design, typically the lettering or date, to appear doubled when struck. While no major double die varieties have been widely confirmed for the 2014 nickel as of now, collectors still search for minor varieties or unreported examples, and should one be authenticated, its value could rise sharply, potentially into the hundreds of dollars depending on its clarity and rarity. Another type of error involves off-center strikes, where the coin's design is not properly aligned on the blank planchet. If the off-center strike is slight, say 5 to 10%, the coin may carry only a small premium. But when the misalignment is more dramatic, up to 50% off-center, and the date is still fully visible, collectors may be willing to pay significant premiums, often ranging from $20 to over $100, depending on the severity and visual appeal of the error. Other errors that can affect value include clipped planchets, where a portion of the coin's edge is missing due to a misfeed of the blank sheet, die cracks, where flaws in the die appear as raised lines or blobs of metal on the coin, and brockages, where a coin is struck with another coin still between the dies, leaving a mirrored image. These errors are evaluated individually, and prices vary depending on how dramatic, well-defined, and rare the error is in the marketplace. Special strike or satin finish coins are another area of interest. In 2014, the United States Mint did not release satin finish nickels for collector sets as it did in some earlier years, but coins produced for uncirculated mint sets were still struck with higher quality control than general circulation coins. These coins often have sharper strikes and a more uniform appearance. While they don't necessarily command high premiums on their own, if graded in very high condition, especially if labeled with a special mint set designation, they can attract additional collector attention and modest value increases. It is also important to note that the coin market is influenced by demand as much as rarity. Even though a specific variety or grade might be technically rare, if collector interest is low, market prices may not reflect that rarity. Conversely, when demand is high, for example, during periods of increased interest in Jefferson nickels or when a top-grade specimen appears at auction, prices can climb quickly. This is especially true for registry coins, where competition among collectors for top-ranked sets can create bidding wars for just a handful of coins. In conclusion, while the vast majority of 2014 Jefferson nickels are not worth more than face value, a small number of coins rise to a level of scarcity and desirability that makes them quite valuable. These include coins graded MS-67 or higher, those exhibiting rare or dramatic mint errors, and those with exceptional eye appeal or provenance. For collectors and enthusiasts, the search for these rarities among the ordinary continues to add depth and excitement to what might otherwise seem like a common modern coin. Ask ChatGPT. If you enjoyed today's exploration, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more coin discoveries, and share this video with fellow collectors. And as always, keep searching for those hidden treasures in your change. You never know when you might stumble upon the next big mystery.